Let's all put your hands together and welcome the dignitaries of today's occasion. Strive first for the kingdom of God and His righteousness, and all these things will be given to you as well. It's time to unfold the horizon and rejoice in the simple pleasure that life has bestowed with. A warm good morning to everyone. Today is a special day as we are gathered here to celebrate the triple occasion of Alvernia, 56th Annual Day, 73rd Republic Day, au revoir to our reputed teachers. On this day, it's my immense pleasure to welcome our dignitaries. Reverend Father Baston Pulanthanikal, Vicar of Holy Trinity Cathedral, Reverend Father Arun Turavakkal, our educational counselor, Reverend Sister Flory Joseph, our correspondent, Reverend Sister Chrisette, our Sister Superior, Reverend Sister Celia, our beloved principal, Reverend Sister Minnie George, Reverend Sister Alfie John, and our senior staff, Ms. Anuradha, and all the other sisters.
Prayer is the voice of the faith directed to God. Prayer is an indispensable part in one's daily life in the temporary and impermanent world. May I now invite the vocalist of Alvernia to generate the divine beats and to lead us in God's presence.
There is a longing only you can fill, a raging tempest only you can still. My soul is thirsty, Lord, to know you as I know. Drink from the river that flows before your throne. Take me deeper, deeper in love with you. Jesus, hold me close in your embrace. Take me deeper, deeper than I've ever been before. I just wanna love you more and more. How I long to be deeper in love. Sunrise to sunrise, I will seek your face. Drawn by the Spirit to the promise of your grace. My heart has found in you a hope that will abide. Here in your presence, forever satisfied. Take me deeper, deeper in love with you. Jesus, hold me close in your embrace. Take me deeper, deeper than I've ever been before. I just wanna love you more and more. How I long to be deeper in love.
Thank you, dears, for spreading the spiritual chain reaction with your angelic voice.
It is our pride to honor our national flag, which stands as a symbol of unifying force of all Indians, irrespective caste, color, and creed. May I now request our educational counselor and provincial, Reverend Sister Flory Joseph, to hoist the flag.
குறிப்பாரே அதை தாழ்ந்து பணிந்து புகழ்ந்திடவாரீர் தாயின் மணி கொடிப்பாரே ஓங்கி வளர்ந்ததோர் கம்பம் அதன் உச்சியின் மேல் வந்தே மாதரம் என்றே ஓங்கி வளர்ந்ததோர் கம்பம் அதன் உச்சியின் மேல் வந்தே மாதரம் என்றே பாங்கினெழுதே திகழும் செய்ய பாங்கினெழுதே திகழும் செய்ய பட்டொளி வீசி பறந்தது பாரீர் தாயின் மணி கொடி பாரீர் அதை தாழ்ந்து படிந்து புகழ்ந்திடவாரீர் தாயின் மணி கொடி பாரீர் கம்பத்தின் கீழிற்றல் காணீர் எங்கும் காணரும் வீர பெருந்திர கூட்டம் கம்பத்தின் கீழிற்றல் காணீர் எங்கும் காணரும் வீரர் பெருந்திர கூட்டம் நம்பர்க்குரிய அவ்வீரர் தங்கள் நம்பர்க்குரிய அவ்வீரர் தங்கள் நல்லுயிரேந்தும் கொடினை காப்பர் தாயின் மணி கொடி பாரீர் அதை தாழ்ந்து பணிந்து புகழ்ந்திடவாரீர் தாயின் மணி கொடி பாரீர் தாயின் மணி கொடி பாரீர்
Thank you, my dear patriotic singers.
India is my country. All Indians are my brothers and sisters. I love my country and I am proud of its rich and varied heritage. I shall always strive to be worthy of it. I shall give my parents, teachers, and all elders respect and treat everyone with courtesy. To my country and my people, I pledge my devotion. In their well-being and prosperity alone lies my happiness. Jai Hind. Order.
I request the gathering to be seated. We have carried out the most important part of our Republic Day celebration with discipline, enthusiasm, and accuracy. Let us make the day more memorable by lighting the lamp.
Lights symbolize the divine presence of God. Lighting Kuttuvelakku is a symbolic action of alleviating darkness. May I now invite the dignitaries to illuminate the Kuttuvelakku. Now, I request Reverend Father Baston to light the first phase of the lamp. Followed by, I request Reverend Father Arun Thuravekkal to light the second phase of the lamp. followed by I request Reverend Sister Flory Joseph to light the third phase of the lamp. Next, I request Reverend Sister Chrisette to light the fourth phase of the lamp. Next, I request Reverend Sister Minnie George to light the fifth phase of the lamp. Next, I request Reverend Sister Alfie John to light the next phase of the lamp. Next, I request Ms. Anuradha to light the next phase of the lamp. Next, I request Reverend Sister Celia to light the next phase of the lamp. Thank you, dignitaries, for lighting the lamp.
Saying welcome sweetens the heart, it brings sense of joy and moment of cheer to the gathering. A woman with perfection in all her actions, every day walks extra miles to achieve greater dreams for the future of young minds, firm in disciple, but at the same time gentle in heart. It is none other than our beloved principal, Reverend Sister Minnie George. May I now invite her with joy to welcome the gathering.
Happy morning to all. Today we are celebrating the Republic Day of our nation. Republic Day is a national holiday in India. The date on which the Constitution of India came into effect on 26 January 1950. India became a fully sovereign republic in Commonwealth of Nations with the President of India as the national head of Indian Union. Along with this Republic Day, we are celebrating the annual day, and also we are happy to honor our senior teachers, Sister Alfie John and Mrs. Anuradha. Hope does not disappoint us because the love of God has been poured out into our hearts through the Holy Spirit that has given to us. Holy Bible, Romans chapter 5, verse 5. The theme of our annual day is hope. Let us hope for the best, though it is a pandemic situation with a lot of restrictions. Today we are celebrating the dual function of Republic and Annual Day with the protocol of COVID-19 restrictions. Let us pray to God Almighty to celebrate this function smoothly. With your prayer and blessing, let me start. Respected Chief Guest, our Vicar and Chaplain, Reverend Father Joseph Puttu, he is not here. Assistant Vicar, Father Bastin Pullanthanikkal and Reverend Father Arun Thuravaikal, Reverend Sister Flory Joseph, our Educational Counselor, Reverend Sister Chrisette, our Correspondent, Reverend Sister Celia, other fathers, sisters, teachers, administrative staff, students and parents. The chief guest of today's function is Reverend Father Joseph Puttur. Due to certain inconvenience, he is not present here, though I would like to welcome him in his absence. Reverend Father Joseph Putur, a very good spiritual personality who supports us and do everything with a good heart and expect nothing in return. This is the special quality of our dear Reverend Father Joseph Putur. It spreads everywhere in his life. His hard work and dedication in all activities are remarkable one. He brings people closer to God and consoles many. Whenever we approach, he shows a welcoming and pleasant mind to do any help. Though he is not here, I extend a heartfelt welcome to our dear Reverend Father Joseph Putur. Next, I would like to welcome our dear Reverend Father Bastian Pullanthanigal. He is a responsible person with vivid ideas and talents, very active in parish activities, very happy, cheerful and pleasant-natured father. Always we have seen with a happy nature, with the nature of ever ready to do any help. I am extremely happy to welcome you, dear Father. Reverend Father Arun Thuravaikal, a quote rightly says, confidence has no competition. I can say he is very confident person in all his activities by putting lots of effort in diocese, in church and for us. A gracious welcome to you, dear Father. Our correspondent, Reverend Sister Chrisette, I feel honored to welcome a person of good heart, kind and compassionate, visionary person, our correspondent. Words are not sufficient to speak about her. Whenever we approach us, as we feel there are problems, she will say, there is no problems, only solutions. We are happy in all her caring and dealing as a correspondent of Alvernia School. I extend a heartfelt welcome to you, dear sister. With great joy, I welcome our educational counselor, Reverend Sister Flory Joseph. She is the principal of Christiodi Metric High Secondary School, Erode, and our educational counselor too. In the field of education, she is a well-experienced person. We are very much thankful for her constant support and encouragement towards the growth of our institution. I am extremely happy to welcome you, dear sister. I am very much delighted to welcome the stars of the day, Sister Alfie John and Mrs. Anuradha. Sister Alfie John is a person who always believes God is our strength and want to live a life fully for Jesus. Once I asked her ambition about life, and she replied me in such a way. She is a person with 32 years of teaching experience in our various schools. She is retiring from her service and looking forward for a new horizon. A gracious welcome to you, pleasant sister. Mrs. Anuradha, 32 years of service in Alvernia. We cannot forget her commitment as a teacher. She was not only a teacher, a parent and guru to students' community, a friend to co-workers, a social work for the poor. Above all, she is a very good scholar. She made the students to reach in higher levels. This is her last year in her teaching career. On behalf of everyone, I express my gracious welcome to you, my dear Mrs. Anuradha. Next, let me welcome our superior, Reverend Sister Celia. She is always with us, with all support. A very responsible and approachable person for our community as well as school. She executes the matters in an arranged way. With great pleasure, I welcome you, dear mother. I extend my warm welcome to fathers, sisters, especially Reverend Sister Brenda and community, Reverend Sister Mariando and community, and the members from Mrs. Anuradha's house. I welcome the entire faculty members, other invitees, other sisters, beloved children, participants of the day, and parents. Once again, I express my heartfelt thanks to each and everyone for your gracious coming, good presence, and make this function a grand success. Thank you.
Thank you, dear sister, for your sweet words of welcome.
It's 26th January today, the historical day to remember our national heroes and freedom fighters who suffered to give us Republic Nation. Now I call upon Anushya M of 10A to be on stage and honor the sacrifice of the heroes who made this day a special day for all Indians.
Good morning to everyone who is present here on this auspicious occasion. Today, we are gathered here to celebrate the 73rd Republic Day of our country. I am obliged and honored to give a speech on Republic Day. Republic Day is celebrated every year on 26th January. It has a special significance in the history of India. As we all know that India got its independence on 15th August 1947 and the country didn't have its own constitution. Instead, India was governed by the laws implemented by the British. However, after many deliberations and amendments, a committee headed by Dr. B.R. Ambedkar submitted a draft of the Indian Constitution, which was adopted on 26 November 1949 and officially came into effect on 26 January 1950. On the same day, Dr. Rajendra Prasad also began his term as the first President of India. Ever since independence, the main celebration of Republic Day has been held at the national capital, New Delhi, at the Rajpath, in the presence of the President, Prime Minister and other high-ranking officials of India. The flag hoisting ceremony at the Rajpath in the national capital takes place mostly at 8 a.m., which is followed by a Republic Day speech by the President and a Republic Day parade. Republic Day March is considered to be an eye-catching element of the festival and it showcases Indian cultural and social heritage. On this prestigious occasion, the heroes of our country, the soldiers, are not forgotten. Prestigious awards will be given away to the heroes and the martyrs who have dedicated their lives to protect our country at any cost. The Constitution declares that India is a sovereign, socialist, secular and democratic republic. It assures its citizens justice, equality, liberty and fraternity. It also gives us our rights and duties as citizens. On this Republic Day, I hope that no matter who we are, rich or poor, a powerful politician or a regular citizen, We continue to build this nation and we do not leave behind the foundation on which our country is built. I want to conclude the speech by saying that India is a democratic country. The citizens living in a democratic country enjoy the privilege to elect their leader to lead the country. Although we have seen a lot of economic improvements and success as a country, we still have many hurdles in our path such as poverty, unemployment, pollution and the last 2 years of COVID. It is our duty as citizens to face these challenges and come out stronger on the other side. So, one thing we all can do is to promise each other that we will become a better version of ourselves so that we could contribute to solving all these problems and making our nation a better place. Thank you. Jai Hind.
Thank you, dear, for sharing your precious thought to us. Let the spirit of Republic Day spread across the year.
A man is as great as the truth he speaks, as great as the help he gives, as great as the destiny he seeks, as great as the life he gives. This personality does not need any introduction at all. A noble man with the character of great heights. We are indeed delighted to welcome Reverend Father Baston Pulanthanikal to render his enlightening words.
Father Arun Purvekal, Reverend Sister Flory Joseph, Reverend Sister Chrisette, Reverend Principal Minnie George, Reverend Mother Celia, Reverend Alfie John Sister, and Mrs. Anuradha, my dear sisters, teachers, and dear students. A warm greeting from the Holy Trinity Cathedral. I am very pleased and I am very privileged to stand at this prestigious occasion at the stage of this prestigious institution. Today's occasion surely has got a great importance since we together celebrate the Republic Day, and of course we remember all the great efforts that has been rendered by our Reverend Sister Alfie John and Mrs. Anuradha for a long 32 years along with the anniversary celebration. So we have got 3 functions together. When we celebrate the 73rd Republic Day of this nation, if we actually look into the etymology, the development of the term republic, we can actually trace it back to the classical Greek philosophers. The great philosophers of all time, Plato and Aristotle, had used a term, politica, which was later used by the Latin philosopher Marcus Cicero as res publica. The Latin term res publica actually means public affair, public things. This res publica has been used or has been changed as republic, the term republic during the Renaissance period in the Europe during the 15th to 16th century. So actually it has got a root that we can trace back to early centuries, even to the classical Greek period. So the very idea of republic means the people has the right to govern themselves, and this right is actually manifested through their elected representatives. It means that we have the right over ourselves. We are the people with freedom. We are not under anybody. Each of us has the right to live. Each of us has the right to actualize our full potential. So the term republic has got a very importance, and the Republic Day of our nation has got a greater significance. When we celebrate the 73rd Republic Day, we have to actually remember those people who suffered a lot, who gave up their life for our own freedom. Remember that they gave their life, they gave up their life to give us a life, to give us freedom, to live with dignity and freedom. So we must remember them, we must thank them. The Republic Day, surely, it is the remembrance and it is the cherishing of the memories, good memories of the Constitution came into effect. Actually, the Constitution has been adopted on 26 November 1949, but still it came into effect in January 26, 1950. There is also a significance in particularly choosing this date, January 26. We all have studied the history, especially Indian history, and we know that 1930 January 26, it was the day that was being observed as the declaration of Indian independence, the Purna Swaraj by Indian National Congress. So due to that date, the significance of that date, the leaders of our time, the leaders of that time took the date January 26 as the date that the Constitution must came into effect. The Constitution declares our nation as sovereign, socialist, democratic, and republic. It assures us the justice, liberty, equality, and it promotes fraternity. Remember that it assures us the justice, equality, liberty, and it promotes the fraternity. It gives us assurance, it gives us the right, but it also gives us some duties. Not just only think about our rights, but we are also supposed to think about the duties that the Constitution put before us. We have to look into the duties that the Constitution put before us. When it assures the justice, equality, and liberty, it also calls for us to keep the justice, equality, and fraternity in our own lives. We are supposed to give the justice to other. We are supposed to give equality to the other. We are supposed to promote the fraternity. Even if it happens in our single life, in our individual life only, we can observe it in the whole nation. So it should begin from our own individual life. We should teach ourselves to respect others, to give the due justice, to respect others with equality, and to give others the freedom. Then only we can ask for the right. We are supposed to keep up the duties, then we have to ask for the rights. And of course, during this day, we also remember two great teachers, 32 years of service in the educational field. Education itself is forming generation. It is actually building up a nation. So 32 years in this service is something really great. You have given your life, you have sacrificed your life. And I heard that our dear teacher Anuradha, she served this particular institution for a long 32 years. She deserves something great. She formed the Coimbatore city. She had taught a lot of children during these 32 years. And surely studying in this institution, getting formation from this institution, they will be in some great positions right now, or they can acquire some greater positions later. And actually, I don't have very much personal relationship with Mrs. Anuradha. Still, I noticed her when she light the lamp. Her entire emotions was at that moment, the light that she had given there. Let it go on forever. The light that she had placed in the heart of the children, let it go all over the world. Let it be a new beginning. And I know Reverend Sister Alfie John. I used to travel with her when we have to go for a Holy Kurbana at Sitra Mission. And it is a good time because she is so loving, she is so careful, she is so caring. And it is my personal experience. She has got a joy of the gospel. She is expressing that joy, she is living that joy. She is an example for the beauty of the religious life. When a person like Sister Alfie John is here, I am sure it is like the salt that has been mentioned in the gospel. It can be like the light that the Jesus has said, I am the light of the world. That these lights that has been here in this prestigious institution will show us the path to the future. So, dear Reverend Sister Alfie John, Reverend Sister Minnie George already wished you for a new horizon, all the wishes for the new horizons. And I too wish the same. Let you be a light to the entire community, to your congregation, and of course to the society also. May God bless you, sister. And we are also having our anniversary. We are going to listen to the report. We will just discuss what happened the last year. We surely had ups. We had achieved a lot. Our students achieved a lot. We had made progress, even though we had some corona or isolation, all those things. But still, we had made progress. We had moved forward. But still, all anniversaries remember us that we always have a room to improve. So we are looking forward to the next year by thanking and supporting all the ones through the last year. We are looking forward to a new year. So I like to conclude by wishing all of you for your all great endeavors that you have made here, and let this anniversary celebration, this Republic Day celebration, and of course honoring our dear teachers and Reverend Sister, all these things, let it continue in our heart, let it be a new energy to go up. And so, once again, by thanking you all, let the endeavors and the efforts that we have taken be a light to our future generation. Thank you all. Thank you very much.
Thank you, dear Father, for your patriotic and inspiring words.
Talent win games, but teamwork and intelligence win champions. Now it's time to give due recognition to the aptitude and acumen of our brimming students. May I now invite Reverend Father Bastin Pulanthanikal to honor the proficiency achievers. Avantika of 8A, first proficiency. Sharonitanya of 9D, second proficiency. Gina S. Tarel of 11C, third proficiency. Sharon Niveta of 9D, first and overall proficiency. Ashvita of 11E, second proficiency. St. Alphonsa Feast competition held on 18th July 2021 for Alphonsa Garden students in Kerala and Tamil Nadu. Delna of 11D won first place on digital poster making competition. Thank you, Father, for encouraging our achievers. Next, I request Reverend Father Arun Thuravaikal to acclaim the art and literary winners. Sharon Niveta of 9D won second place in Tamil essay writing. Amira Razina of 9A won third place in face painting. Harini of 11E won second place in Hindi essay writing. Neetu of 11E won first place in mimicry and also secured third place in mono act. G Toku Kai Karate Do India Open Karate Championship 2022 held at Coimbatore. A student Ilakya of 12D won second place in Kumit and third place in Girls Open Kumit. Thank you, Father, for encouraging our students.
Every person has a light within. Every ray of light that is radiated by him makes him shine in the wide world. I am indeed elated to welcome our correspondent, Reverend Sister Chrisette. She is an eminent personality in the field of education, a woman of simplicity, compassion and love who cares for the students' community to the spiritual animation. With a delightful heart, I invite our correspondent, Reverend Sister Chrisette, to felicitate the gathering.
I'll remember the deeds of the Lord. Yes, your wonders of the old I'll remember. Psalm 77:12. Reverend Father Bastin Pulanthanikal, MCBS, and Reverend Father Arun Turavakal, CST, Assistant of Foreign Vicar of Holy Trinity Cathedral Church, Ramanathapuram, Reverend Sister Flory Joseph, Educational Counselor of Seraphic Province, Palakkad, our Principal, Sister Maria George, Mother Superior, Reverend Sister Celia, Sister Alfie John, Sister Mrs. Anuradha, the retiring stars of this year, and my dear Reverend Sisters from various places, and my dear members of the staff and students. I am really extremely happy to stand before this August gathering on this happy occasion of 56th Annual Day celebration of our nation and honoring Reverend Sister Alfie John and Mrs. Anuradha, Hindi teacher, who are retiring from their active service in the educational field for 32 years. On this auspicious and ever so delightful day, I wish to congratulate Reverend Sister Alfie John and Mrs. Anuradha for their wonderful service in the field of teaching. Mahatma Gandhi has told, the education of the heart cannot be imparted through the books. It can only be done through a living touch of a teacher. Alexander the Great says, I am indebted to my father for living, but to my teacher for living well. Ralph Waldo Emerson says, the secret of education lies in respecting the pupil. I can boldly say that the above three quotations of great persons are still living in our retiring teachers. Their success in education is due to their respect towards the pupil. Now, let me take this opportunity to say a few words about each of them. I have great appreciation towards Sister Alfie John for her tension-free dealing with everyone. Sister, you will never get BP. She has 32 years of teaching experience in various schools like Mary Rani, Anne Mary, Christiodi, St. Paul's, Patambi, Mercy Kangayam, St. Anthony's, Karur, Clare Illam Tottipalayam, and Alvernia. In the year 1995 to 1998, 3 years, she was in our general age house in Aluva. In all the schools, she was teaching the nursery students. Children, when they grow up, they can never forget the nursery teachers who first taught them to read and write. I still remember my Sushila teacher who taught me ABCD. So, Sister Alfie John, you will ever be remembered by the students who have gone through your hands. Sister Alfie John also have taken the charge of Mother Superior in St. Paul's, Patambi, Mercy Kangayam, and Christi Jodi, P. Road. Her dealings with the other parents is really appreciable. She is always happy, polite towards all. Anybody can approach her at any time. They will receive only positive vibrations from her. When I was in Kangayam, she was my superior, and I know her personally well. Coming to Mrs. Anuradha, who rendered selfless service to the cause of education for about 32 years, is retiring from her active service in this institution. We cannot forget her commitment as a teacher. She did a lot to the society. She had a good interaction with the people, especially with the student community. She expressed herself as a pious, happy, and soft-natured person without any hard feelings towards anybody. She loved very much this noble profession of teaching, and it was very clear from her dealings. Her charming way of approaching people always made her work successful. She is a good dancer, knows Bharatanatyam, she knows Sanskrit and good in Akshara Slogam. During her teaching career, a 10th standard student and a 12th standard student got first rank in Hindi. Her future plan about her life is to give free tuition to the students. We can never forget her charitable work. Once more to the retiring teachers, for everything what you have done to the school, I really take this opportunity to appreciate and thank you on behalf of the management, principal, staff and students of Alvernia. May the good Lord bless you and keep your future safe. At this juncture, I congratulate the principal for rearranging the governing section of the school building to make it more convenient and also the whole school building more beautiful and attractive. I really appreciate Sister Maria George and the Mother Superior, Reverend Sister Celia, for your cooperation at this venture. Dear members of the staff, I really understand your hard work and cooperation with the principal and management, and I thank you sincerely. Dear children, you are waiting to enjoy your excellent program. I can understand that due to lockdown, you are forced to minimize your program. May God bless you abundantly to have a good future. Thank you.
Thank you, dear sister. May I now invite our correspondent, Reverend Sister Chrisette, to hand over the prize for our student Mitusha of 5B, who has won gold medal in roller skating. Thank you, sister.
Teaching is a very noble profession that shapes the character, caliber, and future of an individual. It's time for us to honor and wish our dear sister and our beloved ma'am. Now I invite Reverend Sister Minnie George to text our lovable sister Alfie John with a bouquet. Next, I am happy to welcome Reverend Father Baston Pulanthanikal to compliment Sister Alfie John with a gift. Thank you, dear Father. I also invite our correspondent, Reverend Sister Chrisette, to acclaim Sister Alfie John with a shawl. Thank you, dear sister. Next, I request our principal, Reverend Sister Minnie George, to venerate Sister Alfie John with a memento. Thank you, dear sister. Next, I invite Miss Sofina to give a gift to Sister Alfie John. Thank you, ma'am.
Next, it's time to honor our senior staff, Ms. Anuradha. I invite Reverend Father Arun Thuruvakkal to exalt Ms. Anuradha with a bouquet. Thank you, dear Father. Now, I request our Sister Superior, Reverend Sister Celia, to compliment Ms. Anuradha with a gift. Thank you, dear sister. Now, I also invite our Education Counselor, Reverend Sister Flory Joseph, to venerate Ms. Anuradha with a shawl. Thank you, dear sister. Next, I request our beloved Principal, Reverend Sister Minnie George, to acclaim Ms. Anuradha with a memento. Thank you, dear sister. I also request Ms. Ashikala to give a gift to Ms. Anuradha. Thank you, dear ma'am.
Warm smile is an universal language of kindness. A tree is known by its fruits, a woman her deeds. Who sows courtesy reaps friendship, as she who plants kindness gathers love. The kind-hearted personality who has gathered immense love for everyone is none other than our special guest, educational counselor, Reverend Sister Flory Joseph. I cordially invite our dear sister to endow her presence at this special event.
Let us praise and thank God for His mighty deeds, whatever He is doing on each and every day. At this moment, I want to thank God Almighty for giving such a good opportunity to praise God in this campus. Reverend Father Bastin Pulandanikal, Reverend Father Arun, Reverend Sister Chrisette, the correspondent of the school, Reverend Sister Maria George, the principal of the school, Reverend Sister Alfie John and Ms. Anuradha, those who are retiring from the educational field at present, and Reverend Sister Superior, Sister Celia, my beloved sisters, all the teaching and non-teaching staff, the students and parents who are present here and witnessing online. First of all, I wish to greet you all a happy Republic Day. Our nation is celebrating the 73rd Republic Day at this juncture. I pray for everyone to secure justice, liberty, equality to all citizens, and to promote fraternity, to maintain unity and integration of the nation as per the preamble to the nation. Second, as the school is celebrating the 56th anniversary, I am here joyously to know the development from the beginning till this moment. This temple of learning has started in a humble way, and day by day, year by year, we are seeing the expansion, the infrastructure we are seeing here, and the growth in the number of staff and students, and also the quality of the students, those who are coming up. And as they are entering into various positions to do the responsibilities of the nation in different ways, we feel proud, and I wish to appreciate all the principals, those who have served here from the beginning. Especially at this moment, I wish to congratulate Reverend Sister Winnie George for her work, whatever she has done within these 3 years after her coming to here. The school was progressing a lot, and we have seen our children are performing in all the way and shining in many fields. They are progressing in their academics, not only in the academics, their sports, science, arts and literary activities. They are progressing a lot. And our students, as they are becoming fluent in English, they are automatically called for various positions and posts and job opportunities. So, for all these success in the life, for our children, I can say it is the management staff and also the other parents, those who are standing behind and supporting our children. The maximum hardship what is put by our staff members, we cannot forget. Day by day, you are adding feathers to the cap of this institution, and we can very clearly see almost all the basketball tournament time, our children are coming up, and with the marks in academics, they are standing in front. So I wish to congratulate all my beloved teachers at this anniversary time, and I have a request for all the parents, those who are listening online. You also are supporting your wards, and they are getting support at the same time at this COVID pandemic. All the children are suffering a lot as they are not seeing the campus, school campus. So it is your duty and responsibility to supervise them as they are playing with the smartphone. That is the only device that they are using for learning. So you have to supervise, and at the same time they have to come in proper way in their studies and have to secure good marks in their studies and reach a good future. For that, I am requesting the parents' support. A kind request to my children. You are doing a lot in the home. You are learning a lot from the device what is given in your hand, that smartphone. At the same time, a lot of unwanted things also will be coming in between. It is your responsibility to develop a good future as you are away from the teachers and school campus. Your parents can support you, that we agree. Teachers can teach you and advise you. At the same time, it is you who is deciding your future. According to the situation, we have to see what is to be selected from the phone and use it carefully, listen to the lessons, follow the advice of your teachers and also your parents. And as you proceed with your hardship, it will be very much helpful for you to have a very bright future. So at this juncture, I wish a happy 56th anniversary day today. Then, as I say about the teachers, those who are retiring from the service, I just want to say a few words about them. It may be sometimes a shock for you. Both of them are my co-workers. Sister Alfie John, as I say, I am familiar with her from my 6th standard onwards. We were sitting together on the same bench for around 5 to 6 years, from class 6 to 10th. So, we were playing together, we were reading together. According to me, what I have felt, she will be sitting in one corner and will be reading the lessons silently and will be doing her responsibilities normally in the classrooms. And I was seeing her after coming to teach here in Retiree school as a boarder. As I came, I was seeing her as a religious. That moment I was really shocked how she got inside. So she was a surprise for me as I was seeing her in this habit. Then only I have taken the decision afterwards with some other I have added up and then I have come. So, Sister Alfie John, according to me, she is my classmate, and in one way she is a model before me. Then after that, we were working together in different schools. As our correspondent has informed earlier, she has served in many institutions of Seraphic province. She has served in Gandhipuram, Retiree school. She has served in St. Paul's School, Patambi, Anna Mary School, Erode, Christjodi Matriculation Higher Secondary School, Erode. And along with me, she has served at St. Anthony's Matriculation Higher Secondary School, Karur. And she has served in Kangayam also. At present, she is here. In all these years, while I am observing, I have seen her doing the responsibilities as a serious person, but a change I can see when some kindergarten kids are coming in front. She will become just like them to catch them into her mind, and she will catch the attention of the children also. So such a playway method she was using, and she was catching the attention of the children, and she was standing as the model for them, teaching them with a high responsibility. So for all these years service, I wish to congratulate dear Sister Alfie John. Regarding Miss Anuradha, as I speak, she is my co-worker here in the same institution for 8 years. That is the beginning years. Some of my experience I wish to share. Almost all the time, she will be the in charge for the Bharatanatyam for any program. I do not know what made Sister for that time to put my name always along with her to do the responsibility to bring the Bharatanatyam in proper way. I am not a dancer, I am not a singer. I have never seen the stage before. And I was getting the chance to do all the service along with her for any program for the Bharatanatyam preparation or the group dance. So from her, I have learned a lot. In calm and quiet way, she will be approaching the children and bring the best suited people for the dance and will do the makeup till the last. She will be with them. And she will teach me too how to do each and everything. So just as own sister, she was doing everything for that time. Then another experience what I had, I was the hostel warden here that time in 8th standard. Twin girls were there. While the public examination was going on, she used to come earlier through the other gate and will give the tuition behind. The building was not like as it is. This building is as it is, but behind the situation was different. There was a tailoring class. In front of it, she will sit and teach them tuition. That means those who are weak in Hindi, she will conduct the tuition for them. And while she was teaching, one among the twin sisters just fainted by vomiting. Actually, she was taken to the hospital, but this was somewhat, she was feeling like, that means the situation was hard for her to manage. One child is taken. Along with those two children, other girls also were there. But within 24 hours, we are hearing the message, the child is dead. But the 24 hours time what is given till the parents come and go, she was often coming and inquiring as the own mother. What is going on? What is happening to the child? What are the doctors saying? Almost all the time when she is meeting, she is coming and inquiring regarding the child as her own mother. So the motherly approach to each and every child, not in the case of that death stage I am saying, to each and every student, and care for the other teachers as the own sister, that I have noticed in her. And she has served for these long 32 years in the same institution. So we feel proud of you, Ms. Anuradha, and we congratulate you at this juncture. So at this time, praising God Almighty, we are seeing the different things, what is happening in and around us. There is time for each and everything. As Ecclesiastes in book of Bible say, there is time for to be born and to die, to laugh and to weep, to mourn and dance, and to be planted and to be plucked, to be destroyed and to be rebuilt, like that. Same way, there is time for each and everything. So at this time of retirement, I feel it is a time for giving chance for the youngsters to come up and do more responsibilities by standing a step apart from this, and to do more responsibilities in another field, to take more care about the family members, and to do service in some other field, giving more and more love for everyone. For that, let your retirement time be sufficient, and I am wishing you long, I am not saying retired, I am wishing you a resting time at the same time, to take in a positive way everything and to serve those who are coming in front of you. As I came to know from Sister Chrisette regarding the free tuition, I felt very happy. Then Sister Alfie John will be having sufficient time to serve. So should not feel boring, make it a positive step and proceed forward, encouraging our students, not only our students, students in the surrounding. So wishing you all the best, wishing you all Happy Republic Day and happy anniversary. Let me conclude. Thank you.
A teacher who is indeed wise does not bid you to enter the house of his wisdom, but rather leads you to the threshold of your mind. Now I request Ms. Arogya Anita to felicitate Reverend Sister Alfie John.
Lord, for He is good. His mercy endures forever. Psalm chapter 107, verse 1. To our honorable chief guest, special guest, Reverend Fathers, beloved sisters, and my dear friends, a fabulous morning to all on this occasion. I would like to extend my gratitude and felicitate our dear Sister Alfie John, nursery in charge. Sister was born in Thrissur. Her parents are John and Teresa. They are gifted with 8 children. Among them, Sister was 7th daughter, born on 10th May 1962. Her real name was Alfonsa. She joined in the year of 1981 for dedicating her life to convent. Her name Alfonsa was changed into Sister Alfie John. She rendered a valuable service as a teacher in the year of 1985. Her service was in Mary Rani School, Gandhipuram, Anne Mary School, Erode, Christu Jyoti School, Erode, St. Paul's, Patambi, FCC Convent, Aluva, Mercy School, Kangayam, St. Clare Ilam, Totipalayam, and Alvernia Matriculation School, Ramanathapuram. Retirement only means that it is a time for a new adventure. Sister, you are so motherly and kind to all your colleagues. You are very calm and polite among the children and earn lots of love from them, and no doubts from us too. Beautiful lines from our lovable heart. You crossed your life in a special way, much better than what we expected. Though we don't know how special we are to you, but you are always a special gift to us, Alfie sister. With these words, I wish you to continue your journey in a pleasant way. May your retirement brings lot of joy and happiness. Thank you.
Thank you, ma'am. Here we have a glimpse of visual clippings of Sister Alfie John, dedicated by their family members and Albanians.
ഹായ് ആൽഫി, ഞാൻ ആൽഫിയുടെ അങ്ങള ജോയിയുടെ ഭാര്യ ഷാജി. അൽഫോൺസിനെ കുറിച്ച് പറയുകയാണെങ്കിൽ, അൽഫോൺസ് എനിക്കൊരു നാത്തൂനായിരുന്നില്ല, സഹോദരിയും കൂട്ടുകാരിയും പോലെയായിരുന്നു. ഞങ്ങൾ പരസ്പരം എല്ലാ കാര്യങ്ങളും ഷെയർ ചെയ്യുമായിരുന്നു. അൽഫോൺസ വീട്ടിൽ വന്നാൽ എല്ലാവർക്കും സന്തോഷവും ആനന്ദവുമാണ്. ഞാനധികം ദീർഘിപ്പിക്കുന്നില്ല. റിട്ടയർമെൻറ്റിൻ്റെ എല്ലാവിധ പ്രാർത്ഥനകളും ആശംസകളും നേരുന്നു.
നമസ്കാരം, ഞാൻ ആൽഫി സിസ്റ്ററിൻ്റെ സഹോദരങ്ങൾക്ക് വേണ്ടി ജോയി. ആൽഫി ജോൺ കണ്ണമ്പുഴ പെരിഞ്ചേരി ജോൺ രഹസ്യ ദമ്പതികളിൽ 8 മക്കളിൽ 7ാമത്തെ മകനാണ്. അൽഫോൺസ് ചെറുപ്പം മുതൽ ദൈവത്തിൽ അനുസരണയുമാണ് മാതാപിതാക്കൾ 8 മക്കളെയും വളർത്തിയത്. ഇപ്പോൾ മറ്റ് സിസ്റ്റേഴ്സ് കേട്ടു ഞങ്ങളെ അങ്ങനെയല്ല മാതാപിതാക്കൾ വളർത്തിയത് ആയിരിക്കും. എനിക്ക് എൻ്റെ മാതാപിതാക്കളെ പറ്റിയല്ലേ പറയാൻ സാധിക്കുകയുള്ളൂ. റിട്ടയർമെൻറ്റ് ജീവിതത്തോട് അടുത്തിരിക്കുന്ന എല്ലാവർക്കും വലിയ ആശങ്കയാണ്. ഇനി എന്ത് ചെയ്യും? ആരോ പറയുന്നത് പോലെ ജീവിതത്തിൽ 2 പ്രാവശ്യമാണ് കുട്ടികളാവുന്നത്. ഒന്ന് കുഞ്ഞുങ്ങളായിരിക്കുമ്പോഴും, രണ്ടാമത് റിട്ടയർമെൻറ്റ് കാലത്തിലും. അൽഫോൺസയെ പറ്റി പറയുമ്പോൾ LKG മുതൽ 10ാം ക്ലാസ് വരെ കോൺവെൻറ്റ് സ്കൂളിലാണ് പഠിച്ചിരുന്നത്. സിസ്റ്റേഴ്സിൻ്റെ ഉപദേശവും പ്രാർത്ഥനയും കോൺവെൻറ്റിൽ ചേരാൻ പ്രേരണയായി. അപ്പനും അമ്മയും അതുകൊണ്ടാണ് അൽഫോൺസ എന്ന് പേരിട്ടത് എന്ന് ഇപ്പോൾ ഞങ്ങൾക്ക് തോന്നുന്നു. സർവശക്തനായ ദൈവം ഞങ്ങളെ കുഞ്ഞു പെങ്ങൾക്ക് എല്ലാ നന്മകളും ഉണ്ടാകട്ടെ എന്ന് പ്രാർത്ഥിക്കുകയും ആശംസിക്കുകയും ചെയ്യുന്നു. നന്ദി, നമസ്കാരം.
Good morning, sisters. As we were used to your support and guidance for all these years, we are really going to miss that. But we definitely pray for your success and future projects. Miss you and thank you.
Alfie John's sister is a sweet and kind person. I hope that your retirement life
the small break, the best part of your life. You were guiding us as a mother guides her child. We depart our guiding mother only from a school campus, but he stays evergreen in all our hearts. Happy retirement, sister.
Creativity is especially expressed in the ability to make connections, to make associations, to turn things around and express them in a new way. May I now invite Ms. Latika to share a few words about our dear ma'am, Ms. Anuradha.
There is nothing impossible. Nothing is impossible with God. Respected Reverend Father Bastin, Reverend Father Arun, a correspondent Reverend Sister Chrisette, Educational Counselor Reverend Sister Flory Joseph, Mother Superior Reverend Sister Celia, Reverend Sister Alfie John, our Principal Reverend Sister Minnie George, dignitaries of the stage, my dear colleagues, dear students and parents. Service to education is the greatest gift that one can be proud of. A teacher takes a hand, opens the mind and touches a heart. A very good morning to one and all present here. I consider this moment an honor vested upon me as I stand here with the opportunity to felicitate Mrs. Anuradha on her retirement. She is my well-wisher, a role model in the pursuit of her career spanning over nearly 3.5 decades, shaping the destiny of many Alvernians. She does not just stick on to a monotonous classroom teaching. Rather, she makes sure she instills the fruits of moral values to her children. She is an epitome of simplicity, devotion, dedication, and punctuality. She is very helpful, hardworking, and shows motherly love to all. By rendering her selfless service, her phenomenal work is going to remain forever as an illuminating footnote here at Alvernia. In a true sense, her indefinite hours of work, her love for the language, and her profound knowledge, peppered with love, has always remained a treat to many Alvernians. Some moments I would like to cherish forever, and the moments I would be missing from now are those lunch break laughter, sharing food, especially her achar, walking home together, attending functions, get-togethers, and living the moment as it is. You were more than a friend and a colleague to me, more like a sister who I would like upon up to in any critical situation. I would miss your timely guidance, but I assure to take away a few of your qualities as that from a mentor. Last but not the least, let long live your impression in the hearts of every young minds you come across in your tenure of teaching profession as a committed teacher. Now, as the day dawns on the next chapter in your life, may God's blessings be upon you as you follow His way. May I wish you, on behalf of all the teaching, non-teaching staff, and your dearmost students community, the best of life, receiving abundant blessings from God and expressing the greatness of Almighty's love as you have been. And finally, wishing you a happy and relaxed days ahead. A quote strikes my mind which would be apt for this situation. Meeting in life is a pleasure, but parting in life is a pain. So at this juncture, though not willing from the heart, we bid you farewell, wishing you the very best in all your endeavors in life. We all know that the world is round, so hoping to meet again in the coming days. Wishing you the best retirement forever. Once again, thanking you all for giving me this wonderful opportunity.
Thank you, ma'am, for honoring Ms. Anuradha. Now, we have an overlook of video clippings of Ms. Anuradha dedicated by Alvernians and their family members.
Hi, Mom. First of all, congratulations on achieving this incredible feat. Indeed, a very long and amazing. Hi, Mom. First of all, congratulations. Indeed, a very long and amazing super fast year. My mom for me is always the super whom I always look up to. Born to a very big family with 6 siblings around. There wasn't much focus on women's education at that point. But she naturally had this urge to study hard and earn a living for herself. This raging urge inside her and the grit and the determination made her to take tuitions for the neighborhood kids, earn her own money, and also to save for her college. So, my grandmother used to say that from very early age, she was very passionate about teaching, and she was a born teacher. After getting married, and I was born, she was even daunting as well as and also continuing her professional career. She always had choice to leave one and to take other, but she was never a quitter. So she took her own life ahead and she devised a game plan and to balance both her family and her career, she had to sacrifice a lot of things. All of her life, she has always aspired to stand on her own feet, not getting support from anyone. So that is the major reason I always remember. Mom, you're the core, you're the rock, you're the heart of the family. Though we don't say it enough, but I will take this opportunity to let you know. We are very proud of you, not for all the sacrifices you made, not for the incredible work you did, but for the super amazing level of extraordinary human being you are. And lastly, I would like to thank all the Albanians for taking care of her, for making her loyal, supporting her by all means, all through the setbacks, for the past 12 years. I'm sure Albania is always our second home, and is for the past 12 years. I'm sure Albania is always our second home, and is our family. Mom, lastly, a very, very happy retirement to you and wish you blissful days ahead. Cheers, thank you. Bye.
Namaskar. हमारा प्रिय विद्यार्थियों अनुराधा जी, आप जैसा बरकत नहीं, आप जैसा सरल मन नहीं है, आपको हम बिना आज करते हैं सीनियर एक्सेस सर्जन नहीं। धन्यवाद।
time. Now I'm here. Very happily I'm wishing you a very happy retirement. So you are going to enjoy your retirement life as I am. And then I'm sure God will bless you abundantly throughout your life to give you a very good health and then a prosperous life, and then you are going to enjoy your life, retirement life. Really you are going to enjoy. So your honor must be honorable to all. And wish you once again a happy retirement life. Stay safe, take care. Bye.
A smile that radiates loud to all people around makes everyone happy. Yes, one such person is our dear Reverend Sister Alfie John. She may never know just how much she has done, helping kids to learn and making it fun, caring for them each and every day, teaching them lessons to help them on their way. I cordially invite Reverend Sister Alfie John to share few words to the gathering.
A very good morning to everyone gathered here. I feel very happy to stand before you all to express my deep sense of happiness and gratitude. When I think about my teaching career, I feel very glad to say that I have shown the way of letters to thousands of children. I have spent my teaching career as a nursery teacher, where I have experienced the innocent smile and true love of many children. This service of mine has given me a lot of confidence and happiness in my religious life. First and foremost, I would like to thank Lord Almighty for showering numerous blessings in my career and spiritual life. I would like to extend my heartfelt gratitude to all my superior, principal, and all my co-workers who have guided me and helped me when I was working in various schools of our province. I also extend a special thanks to our dear principal, Reverend Sister Maria John, Sister Superior, Reverend Sister Celia, all the sisters and all the teaching and all teacher staffs of Alvernia for all of help and love shown towards me. I also kindly request each one of you to keep in your prayers so that it will be great support and blessing for all my future service. I wind up by thanking you all once again from the bottom of my heart. Thank you.
Teacher is like a candle. It consumes itself to light the way for others. On such exemplary examples as a woman of great energy, humble in her speech, dedicated in her job, caring like a mother, lives in the heart of many Alvernians. Yes, it's none other than our dear Miss Anuradha ma'am, one of our senior staff. I request Ms. Anuradha to capture the audience heart with your words.
भगवान से सब कुछ संभव है. Everything is possible with God. A warm greetings to one and all gathered here. Especially honorable dignitaries on the dais are Reverend Father Joseph Rathur, Vicar, Holy Trinity Church, Reverend Father Wilson, Reverend Father Bastin, Assistant Vicar, Reverend Father Arun, Reverend Sister Chrisette, our correspondent, Reverend Sister Flory Joseph, Educational Counselor, Reverend Sister Mother Superior, Sister Celia, and our great principal, Sister Minnie George, then my co-retiree, Sister Alfijo, and my dear colleague, and my beloved staff members and students. First of all, I thank you for organizing the retirement day function. I feel very much obliged. 34 years of association with Alvernia, a formidable number. When I think backwards, 1987 was the year in my early 20s, still vivid in my memory. I was bundle of nerves walking past the corridor of the school for my interview. Faring the interview well, the very next day I got appointment order through postcard. One of the most memorable moments of my life. Little did I thought I would be spending the most solid days of my life in this school. Reverend Sister Adelaide was the principal of the school, a very warm person. I must be fortunate to have found such a mentor in the beginning of my career. Very kind in guiding me while I took baby steps. Under her tutelage, I understood the responsibility and commitment of a teacher towards society and decided to dedicate my life to the noble profession. All the principals and colleagues whom I worked with shared good camaraderie and willingness to extend helping hand in the hour of need. It was a continuous learning process amidst all the hustle and bustle. I was fortunate to interact with the people and students constantly from all walks of life and learn beautiful life lessons throughout my journey. Changes are inevitable. How true! I had the good opportunity to see the transformation of teachers going from blackboards to mobile phones to teach. Though embracing this change was challenging, but things eventually got better for me. Still it is better only. Okay, now I always tell my students, try to be a man of values rather being a man of success. With my years of teaching, I believe that I have fostered few positive changes in the lives of students and instilled good values and principles. Now, may I take the liberty to give you a piece of advice? Life is series of events, both good and bad, success and failures. No matter how sound your talent and skills are, there will always be an external influencing factors over which you may have no control. On these occasions, cling on to God's will and His values. Even the darkest cloud will have silver lining. Now, I would like to pay tribute to my beloved colleagues. I know many of my colleagues are retired, who have become my friends for lifetime. The time we shared together, the fun we had, our shared joys and struggles would be etched in my memory till I say goodbye to this planet. My heartfelt remembrance and thanks to Reverend Sister Adelaide, late Sister Jeremy, Reverend Sister Susan Grace, Reverend Sister Celine, and the present principal, Sister Minnie George, for your continuous support throughout my career. Lastly, but not least, my sincere gratitude to all assistant principals, right from Reverend Sister Vivina to Reverend Sister Piyusha, and all the office bearers for their love and help. Though at times there were some small rifts and difference of opinion with people here, I guess I have made square with everyone and have no hard feelings to anybody. Then, now I know I am not going to prolong my speech because my colleagues are eagerly awaiting for the, what is that? You know that. So we are going to give entertainment program. So many of my student teachers also participating in that. Then students also. So if I prolong my speech means it's not good. So this much years I have to say so many things. So that and all, okay, that and all I will say in personally to everyone. Then I heard the wonderful speech given by Miss Ledika, then our Sister Flory Joseph. So I was wondering while I was sitting there and hearing these things, how they are remembering me. Really, I'll be show sincere gratitude to all of you. So everything they are remembering, what I forgot, all these things. Clear. So I am hereby ending the farewell speech with a heavy heart. Wishing you all the success in whatever endeavor you plunge into. Thank you. Dhanyavad. Thank you all.
Thank you, dear ma'am. Your words are really captivating. Today is yet another milestone in the history of Alvernia. God has proved good to us and to the people connected to this institution for the past 55 years, and He has really done wonderful things. The brilliant light radiated by Alvernia has reached far and wide. Now we are moving into another interesting and eye-catching events of cultural programs. Dance is the form of praising God for all His wonders to human life. Dance makes a gentle love that radiates between love and human. Let's glorify the Lord Almighty through the graceful entry of the dance team.
Dimi taka junna taka dimi taka junna dimi dimi taka junna taka 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 dimi taka junna taka 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 dimi taka junna taka 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 jinna di taka taka jinna taka taka jinna da di taka dingina tunda da dingina tunda
Delightful dancers for adding the auspicious twilight of glow to the program.